It will be funny if Hill sleeps Pereira cold. True. Thank you for the 40 rupees. It won't be funny, but it'd be cool. What no? What no? What no? What no? I don't know. He just screams at it. How much do you sleep per day? I actually had a really weird dream again today, chat. Not even joking. I woke up like I was being possessed by a demon again. I had another bit of sleep paralysis. I felt like someone was pushing down my head when I woke up and I couldn't move. And I'm not joking. I let out a noise like this. Like that. Couldn't move. Don't know what it was. I had a dream that someone was opening a door. Okay. And they were showing me through the door. And then they closed the door. And then I started hearing. And I was like, what the fuck was that? Am I awake right now? Over and over again, that noise. I was like, holy shit. Is that really in my house? Is that a door I'm hearing in my house? But my perception of my house was a different house, if you know what I'm saying. So I woke up like I didn't think my door's right there, like through that way. And they're knocking on it right now. It was like, no, it's that back room. But I don't have like a back room down this one corridor. But it was like I was mid-dream, mid-life. And I still heard over and over again. I was actually kind of conscious. And I thought, holy shit, someone's at my fucking door. I need to get up right now. They're trying to get in. And I heard it again. And honestly, I couldn't move my head. I felt like someone came in and pushed my head into my fucking pillow. And I went, like, fuck, I'm being robbed right now. I'm literally being robbed right now. I wasn't being robbed. Eventually, I like blinked out of it, looked around, and I could see this like, it was like a balloon on a line like that, like a wooden stick like this with a balloon tied to the top that was like going up and then glitching down and going up and glitching down and going up and glitching down. And I couldn't wake up out of it. And eventually I snapped out of it and was like, what the fuck was that? Let me go on my phone and take a shit just to fucking bring myself back to reality here. Weird fucking dream. And it was another one. I told you this happened before as well. I do have sleep paralysis and weird things like that because it happened before when I saw that demon in the dream about Trump giving me a house tour. And the demon took hold of me in the dream. And then I woke up and I could see a vision of it when I was in my bed and I couldn't move. Really strange shit. Not drunk or nothing. I don't do any drugs. I don't know what it was. And I literally went back to sleep, woke back up, went back to sleep, woke back up. I couldn't get a good night of sleep. Did you see Drake put a 700k bet on Pereira? It won't be a curse again. That makes me more confident. There's no way he's actually rigging all these fights right now. All right, calm down. Is there a last minute detailed high? Yeah, there is. I'm going to do it after the stream, after the members stream as well. Probably at like 6 a.m. I'll post it. Late, I know, but you know, it's good. It'll probably peak around the daytime of tomorrow. Impression of Mark Goddard saying, over! It's over! Stopping you halfway through your shit. No one stops me in the middle of my shit. Thank you for the $5, dude. Never. Was it Luke Thomas? It wasn't Luke Thomas. The Helwani paralysis demon. Yeah, true. Weird. I just recalled that dream there, but really weird dream. But the other one was when the demon was like in the dream with Trump. I was walking around Trump's house with my friend, and I was literally, and Trump was going, we had just viewed Joe Biden's house and it was worse. That's all I know. In the dream, we had just viewed Joe Biden's house and it was worse than Trump's house. And I kept like sucking up to Trump. And I was saying, wow, Biden's balcony wasn't like this. Of course it wasn't. He was walking around. It was a glass balcony with like a waterfall going through it. I was like, wow, Biden's house isn't like this. And he's like, of course it's not. Of course it's not. And then we were walking outside. He was like, ignore the press. And then one of his helpers at the house tackled someone kid on the ground and started doing demonic rituals to it. Like weird, I was talking in tongues to it, some woman. And I interrupted and Trump was like, she's trying to make me look bad in front of the press like I'm doing demonic stuff here. And I interrupted her and then she looked at me in the dream. I went, holy shit, it's a fucking demon woman. Like scary witch lady. She pounced on me and I fucking seized up in bed, waking up in a fucking weird sweat. Couldn't move and I could see an image of it in my room. It was weird as fuck. So that's twice now in like 2 months I've had these weird ass dreams with paralysis and all sorts. I don't know what's going on, dude. I have insomnia, but like I didn't know it would I used to have shit like that back in the day, but I feel like it's coming back for some reason. Like, I could just see, chat. You know what I could see after watching Holloway Gaethje? I could fucking see Moicano wrestling Gaethje to the fucking canvas. Am I off? Like, don't get me wrong, Gaethje's really dangerous, and he could knock Moicano the fuck out. But dude, I still think I could see Moicano getting a fucking hold of Gaethje and fucking wrestling with him a bit. You know what I mean? And even if Gaethje were to stuff it, he wouldn't be as good on the feet after that because we know he gasses out when he tries to stuff takedowns. Like, Moicano is literally just, in his mind, I think he's just an MMA fighter, and I think that helps. We often see the MMA fighters, chat, Bilal Muhammad, we often see these guys as like, dude, they ain't gonna make it to the top. They ain't gonna make it to the top. And then they fucking, they average everything their way to the top. Not average everything, but they balance out their stats. Like, they're good at this, they're good at that, they're good at this. You know what I mean? Dude, I really think that he could beat Gaethje. I really think that Manny Moicano could beat Gaethje. I think he could get him into like a wrestling entanglement enough to where either he ends up on top where he would embarrass Gaethje, or Gaethje would have to put him out in the first round. And I think if Moicano knew that was his opportunity, I'm not sure. Justin's a wrestler, then why did he do fucking worse against Khabib than McGregor did? Or Poirier did? Please fucking explain to me. I know he did better in the early round, but once they hit the fucking ground, he was fucking fucked in that fight. Fucked in that fight. I'm not glazing at all. I'm waiting for a day a grappler actually tries to consistently take down Gaethje. I'm not glazing at all. I think once a grappler actually tries to implement a heavy wrestling game plan on Gaethje, he will gas and he will break. And if he ends up on bottom position, he'll be fucked because he has zero jiu-jitsu awareness. Zero jiu-jitsu awareness. Honestly. And after a flatline KO loss, you know what I also found myself thinking yesterday, chat? The old, shittier version of Gaethje would have done better against Holloway than this new one. Right? If he was just okay to just trudge in and fucking get off more often low kicks and really try and walk down Holloway a bit more, I think he would have actually maybe done better than this new and improved Gaethje. You know what I mean? Because he was almost at range too much. I'm like, dude, you're not good at this. You know what I mean? He finally was in a world where he got found out to be not like, yeah, you did it to Ferguson. He can't fight. You know what I mean? He's just tough. Holloway can fight. He's technically good. Like, you're not good at this right now. Even though against others it's worked, and he head kicked Poirier. I kept finding myself thinking that a bit more. Like, the old Gaethje style would have actually done better against Holloway. Anyway, got my clips that will get me hated, and we're back to donos.